Good morning. Welcome to Trending on Shaw. It is Friday. Yay!
Yay! Whoop, whoop.
January 23rd. Everyone's favorite day of the week, right?
Love Friday.
TGIF. Welcome to Trending on Shaw. Lots of people here joining us again for today. We're going to be talking a lot about snow today, even though there's not much on the ground out there. First of all, joining us is Albie Soul, who's the Mountain Programs Coordinator at the Outdoor Center. We'll be talking about avalanche risks for this weekend.
We also have the Mayor of Chestermere who is joining us this morning, Patricia Matthews, who's going to be chatting about Winterfest, which is happening tomorrow, this weekend.
Yep.
So looking forward to this.
And Joel Olendeska, who will be who's from SOS Charging Solutions and talking about gadgets for the backcountry.
What if his gadgets just went off?
buzzed.
Do you have to answer that call, pal?
No, I don't. There are
you sure?
tweets coming. There are tweets coming.
You can't help
We're
it.
social, right?
You can't help it.
You're a busy guy. Well, we are busy as well, too, especially outdoors. And as Albie will say, it's better outdoors. With this weather, Kate, everyone is doing stuff outdoors.
You won't be doing a lot of winter activities, at least not in the city this weekend. Maybe out towards the mountains, they might get some snow. But here, you might be going for a swim rather than a skate on some of those ice rinks. It's quite warm out there. We're already pretty close to that high for today, which is about 9. So we're sitting at 8. So we're pretty much there. We have a little bit of a breeze coming in from the west, could gust up to about 50 kilometers an hour at times through today. But otherwise, that's basically the story for this weekend. By Sunday, we could see temperatures around 15 or 16 degrees.
Are you kidding me?
Not joking.
But it's the wind that's bringing all that warm.
Yeah, so we do have that wind that comes with it, of course, and there's 16th Ave and 36th Street northeast. So there you go.
Would it be wrong to call other people across Canada and say, ha, would that be wrong?
Until we get a snowstorm, and then they'll be calling us going, ha.
Yeah.
So.
Well, winter outdoor and some fun. You need some gear. You got to gear yourself up. Well, we sent Lindy Free out and about to Sport Check. And Lindy, I know this morning you're having fun getting geared up this morning as we get a close-up of your eyeballs and your mug. Hey, tell us what's going on at Sport Check.
Yay, it is Friday, and of course it's going to be nice out, so you're going to want to get outside and enjoy that, maybe hit the slopes. So today we're at Sport Check with Christina Rogers. Hi, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
All right, and so we're going to do a lot of stuff coming up. We're going to tell you how to dress for the slopes, how to fit your boots properly, and we're going to talk right now about a very cool contest called First Tracks. What's that all about?
So we have this really exciting contest. It's called First Tracks, and basically we're encouraging people to go up onto the hill and bring their buddies and and show off different skills, going off jumps, talking about the brands that they represent. And basically they just upload the video to our Facebook page, and then we pick a winner, and you get a chance to go down to the factory of the brand and get custom either skis or snowboard, and then you get to go heli skiing. So it's a pretty fun contest. Anyone can do it. Just go up to the hill, take a photo, take some video, upload it, and hopefully you can win.
Awesome. And okay, so with that video, what do you have to do in the video?
So basically you can do whatever you want. We've had some crazy submissions of people going with their friends, jumping over each other, trying to get people to do the wave in line, just basically showing their feet going down first tracks, having their skis or their board, having snow flying in their face. There's a bunch of different things that you can do for the video. We just want to see people having a good time, going up to the hill, you know, enjoying the skiing, enjoying the snow, and it's all across Canada, so it doesn't matter where you are.
Okay, great. And so talking about fun, we're going to be having lots of fun here today, so stay with us.
I think Lindy's had a little bit too much coffee. Boy,
I think so. She's not even pouring it into the mug now. She's just drinking it straight up.
And by the way, there's an example of a video on our Facebook page that they were chatting about a few moments ago. Just go to Trending on Shaw.
Let's get to some trending topics this morning. And if you haven't seen this picture, well,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say this because our producer hadn't seen it until just now, so you've been living under a rock, really, because this came out yesterday. This is Miss Universe Canada. That is her national costume for the Miss Universe pageant. Someone described it as a combination of Don Cherry and Lady Gaga collaboration. There's a close-up of her.
I got something for you, Kate.
I know. And then we have some hockey sticks hanging around. So what do you think?
It's a visual.
My new.
How does Kate look?
What do you think? Is this the new trend? Should I wear it every day?
It works.
Does it work?
It might get kind of heavy.
All right, I'm not going to stand here all day long with this.
So we'll find out January 25th how she did at the Miss Universe pageant with that costume. What do we think of it?
I thought that was a joke at first when I first saw it.
I'm pretty sure I couldn't carry that off in council chambers.
No, it might get kind of heavy.
That would garner you some votes, Ms. Mayor. This is a tweet from Rachel. She says, as you can see by the score, it was clearly Leafs versus Oilers. What was the score? What was the score on that thing? Like,
20-14.
Yeah, Leafs
That's a very
versus Oilers.
high-scoring game, and they're just starting the third.
oh my gosh. So is it too much? Albie, you disapprove.
I was just blown away. I don't know whether I'm excited by how wild it is, or I'm just going like, oh my goodness, that's way too much.
We have to see that image again. Guys, pull that image up again, because it really is something. Because you know what, I do give her credit, because she has a scoreboard. She has see the Stanley Cup on her head?
It must be awfully heavy. That's what I keep thinking, is how are you moving around in that? So that was her national costume. So I don't really know what a national Canadian costume would be, so kudos to her for coming up with that, I guess.
Because you got to think, too, she wants to show a little leg, and I get that, so she can't be wearing a big jacket, a winter jacket or something. But
She is missing one thing, though.
oh, and what is that?
She's missing the Tim Hortons cup.
Right.
It's true.
And where's the canoe?
Where's the see?
Get in a canoe, grab your Tim Hortons cup, maybe put on a cowboy hat for Calgary.
So in fact, it's not enough.
Yeah, just a few more stereotypes and we're good.
Yeah, not quite there.
Next year's fashion advisors, Albie and Joel. Looking forward to it. Okay, this is exciting. I don't know if exciting, but it could be for some parents. Should kids under 12 ride transit free? What did you find out with this?
Well, in Ontario, they've decided to let all the kids ride under 12 for free. So there are some people talking here. Should we be letting kids under the age of 12 ride transit for free? Because kids under 5 right now get on for free, but youths age 6 to 17 now pay a fare. So what do you think? Should we do away with fees for 6 to 17-year-olds? Of course, it would mean our tax dollars goes to help that out, right? Mrs. Mayor over here smiling.
Good.
Yeah, but if you open that up, though, if you allow 12-year-olds to ride for free, then they don't need anybody and an adult accompanying them. So as a parent, I've got 2 kids, and honestly, I'm not sure I want my kids, I don't know, maybe I sound like an old fuddy-duddy parent, but do I want my kids riding on the transit by themselves?
Well, at 12 years old, they can hold money, can't they? So they could still go by themselves now.
Well, okay, here, I used to have a 12-year-old, he's now 13. Patricia?
Do you want my parent answer or do you want my municipal answer?
Both.
All right, well, my parent answer is I think I'd be a little reluctant to be able to have my kids, and I have 2 of them, one's 12 and one's 15, hop on and off without some sort of ability to limit their access to that. That is, of course, parent responsibility, but it's also a good excuse.
Yes.
As a municipal leader, and you're welcome, Mayor Nenshi, transit is expensive. So every rider that you've got that gets on and off, if you're doing it for free, means that there's subsidies coming from somewhere else.
But what about a family with 3 or 4 kids and they have to take transit? I mean, that's an expensive bus trip if you think about it. It's almost, what, $3?
I think we need to give parents a bit of a break. I mean, it's actually incredibly expensive to raise parents. We just saw yesterday data showing that the cost of school fees has gone up 300% in a few years. I've got 3 kids, and I can tell you I'll never retire because I've got 3 kids, the expense of it. And yeah, I think that, I understand the tax issues. That's not my problem. I don't have to balance the budget, but I think it's a great idea. And to be honest, I don't have a problem with a 12-year-old kid riding a bus. When I was 12, I actually had a 3-hour trip to school that I took by myself.
Oh my goodness, where were you living, man?
In the middle of the country, and I got the opportunity to go to a great school, and I had to ride my bike and then get on a bus. The bus ride was an hour long each way, and I was 12 years old when I first started doing it. Actually, not even 12. And it's a matter of, kids can do so much more than we think they can, and we're so paternalistic and
You're right.
oppressive on them. You don't just throw your kid on a bus and say, see you. You make sure you train them, you give them the skills, you give them a little bit of leash, make sure they're going to be responsible, give them a cell phone, totally, and you can track them with the cell phone. You can insist that they be trackable. It's not a dangerous thing to do. I'd let a 9-year-old go.
Look at this guy.
No.
Well, would you let a 9-year-old go skiing? Hey, I don't know if he's going to the right place. Well, we have on a Skype video call, we have Kevin Eaton, who is a snow school director at Lake Louise Ski Resort. It is just a brilliant place. If someone is watching for the first time and you've never been to Lake Louise, definitely go. Kevin, good morning. How are the conditions out at Lake Louise?
Good morning. Yeah, fantastic conditions. Sounds like we've got a little bit of snow in the forecast, and it's going to be warm weather on the weekend.
So what we should mention this right off the bat, that you are a snow school director at Lake Louise Ski Resort. And one of the things that you are really involved with is a new program. It's called First Tracks. Explain that for us.
Well, First Tracks is a unique opportunity to get up the mountain, to participate in some lessons and guiding. Essentially, it can be on the groomed runs or in the fresh powder, but you get an opportunity to get up before everybody else.
And this program is in conjunction with Sport Check as well, too. We're looking at some video right now, and as we look at some of the incredible shots from Lake Louise, it is by far, I mean, let's brag a little bit about Lake Louise. It's one of the premier spots to go skiing.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic, and we've got great conditions. And like I said, if we get a little bit of snow this weekend, it could be really amazing. Is it true as well that once someone submits a video that they have a chance to win an incredible prize as well? Yeah, that's correct. Through the Sport Check program, it's a fantastic opportunity. We are finding as well, too, that it's so warm here in Calgary. You know, we have winter fests going on and other activities going on here in Calgary. We're experiencing a lot of warm weather. Tell us about the conditions over there, because should we be concerned about the snow conditions? No, not at all. No, we've got great conditions out here. You know, you're experiencing some warm temperatures in Calgary, but out in the mountains, it's actually very comfortable, you know, and great skiing opportunity. I was out this morning and yesterday, and yeah, had a great time. So, you know, I'm bundled up beside the fire right now, but you don't really need to be. It's nice out. Kevin, thank you very much. Kevin Eaton is the snow school director at Lake Louise Ski Resort. We'll be out there shortly, sir, and maybe we'll go do a couple of shushins together. Please, thank you. Yeah, appreciate the time. Thanks, buddy. So again, it is called Fresh Tracks, and if you'd like to find out more about this, you can actually go to our Facebook page at Trending on Shaw, and you'll see an example of one of the videos that we have up there. Yeah.